Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian families collection. Today we're going to be unboxing a couple of the sets I got on my recent trip to Japan. These two here, so it's the re-release of the striped cat family in these very elegant new outfits. We first saw the striped cat family appear in the range in the year 2000 in Japan. You can see them here along with grandparents as well. And according to the law, they were marketed to go in this house here, which is the house in the grape forest. In the worldwide ranges, I believe it was called Lakeside Lodge or Larchwood Lodge. But popular consensus among fans is that is the reason that there's so many grape motifs throughout these outfits. We'll see it more close up when we get them out of the box, but each of the characters has grapes somewhere on their outfit. And we think that may be a callback to the original house that this family were marketed to go in. So in Japan, they've always been known as the striped cat family. I think they now have the surname Sandy, but in the UK range, they were called the Macavities. And I have my Macavity family here to show you, and we can do a little comparison with them and this newer family. I also have one Sandy cat, Scott Sandy, just here, so we can have a look at how they've changed throughout the years. This set is the celebration set from 2011. It was put out by Flair and it came with an older brother and an older sister as well. And then I also have the grandparents over to the side here. What's so exciting about this re-release, apart from the absolutely gorgeous clothes, is this is the first time we're seeing striped cat triplets and they look so cute. So that's probably enough of a history lesson for now. Let's get on with the unboxing. We'll do the main family first and then the babies. But looking at the box, you can obviously see the background is absolutely gorgeous with all those grape details, and you can see a kind of grape vineyard almost outside the windows. The packaging itself is very reminiscent of the Town series. This lovely turquoise colour. A little bit of blurb on the back, and again those grapes in the design again. Otherwise, pretty standard family box, so let's get it open. So here we can see the family a bit more close up and clearly without that box glare in the way. You can also see the absolutely beautiful details in the box. I love this packaging, it's gorgeous. But let's get them out. So first of all, we have the father. These clothes feel really nice quality. It's like a nice cotton with some printing on it, stripes down the bottom of his trousers, little ribbon braces, and you can see he's got a grape pattern on his shirt. It is all one piece rather than being separate top and bottoms, but it has been sewn in such a way that it looks like it could be two pieces from the front. Of course, he has the flat hands as well. His name is Simon Sandy. And a point to note here, the Sandy cats have different names to the Macavity family, which leads me to believe they're different families. However, you can see that their markings, etc. are very, very similar. Their fur colours are slightly different. This is Alonzo Macavity, who is the father of the Macavity family. So I think they're going to be very closely related in my village. Maybe these are brothers and then they've each got their respective families. But that's Dad. Then we have the mother character. I think her name is Amelia Sandy. This dress is gorgeous. I love this. This has got a kind of Victorian, Edwardian feel to it. I love the ruffles on her shoulders. Beautiful pearl button detailing down the front. This lovely ribbon. matching hat with the pearls again and this cute bow at the back. The dress is of course all one piece, as the mother dresses usually are. It's got so many trims. It's got striped fabric down here and then this lovely lace over trim, and of course grape detailing again, this time on her skirt, and a lovely grape colour to the dress as well. This outfit is gorgeous, and it's now vying for one of my favourite dresses in the entire range. So this family, I believe, has always been called the Striped Cats in Japan. I don't know if their names have always been Simon, Emilia, etc., or whether they did ever have the Macavity's names, but I think these are meant to be a reissue of the original 2000s family. Then we have the brother, and doesn't he look dapper? It makes me very, very happy when the brothers get really nicely detailed outfits that look like they've had a lot of thought put in. So his great patterning is on his shirt here. You can just see it there. He's got these gorgeous striped shorts or striped trousers on with trim around the bottom and a matching beret with a little ribbon. Pearls on his collar and more trim detail. Again, like Dad's, this is all one piece instead of separate top and bottom, but from the front it looks like it could be two separate pieces. This is Shane Sandy, and he just looks so dapper. I love the colour on this. Then we have the sister. This is Sabrina Sandy, and her dress is also gorgeous. It's got this tiered effect, and she's got great patterning on the top bit of her dress here, and she's got the lovely stripes again and this lace under trim. She has a matching striped beret both with her dress and also her brother, and hers has a bow on it. Pearl detail at her collar and ribbons again, just absolutely gorgeous dress. I like the feel of the fabric as well. This feels like a nice stiff cotton rather than silky cheap feeling fabric, which is lovely to see. And finally for this box we have the newest additions to the Sandy Cat family, the triplets. So this is Alina, this is Axel, and this is Abby. I'll get them out and we can take a closer look, but usually these are a little bit more fiddly, so I'll probably do it off camera. So starting with Alina, and she's teeny tiny, just as you would expect the newborn babies to be. She has a pink dress, romper style thing, stripes again, and then the grape pattern is on here as well. This is kind of a soft printed, it's nicer quality than the towel fabric, but it's also not cotton, it's a very soft fabric, and then this lovely lace around the top and a nice big bow in the front. Then here is her brother Axel, same design but in purple. And finally Abby, again same design but this time in blue. They really are so cute, and you can see when you hold them all up together, the colours of their bows are very slightly different. Again, a nice attention to detail there. Oh, they're so adorable. That's everyone out of the first box. Now let's take a look at the slightly older babies. So we've got standing baby, sitting baby, and crawling baby. So this is Apricot, Scott, and Skylar. So again, on the box for this one, it looks very similar to the one the rest of the family came in. Again, the Town series turquoise with the gold detailing. Lovely grape details on the back in the packaging. Some more blurb here. And let's free them. So here they are without the glare. Let's start with little Apricot. I love when they dress the babies in anything but the normal kind of plain rompers, so these were an absolute must-have. Her dress is not dissimilar to that of the smaller babies, but it's just a little bit more detailed, but she has the same kind of stripe and grape pattern. Lovely trim around the bottom. It's all one piece in a kind of wraparound design. She then has this adorable beret with a striped bow on the top. Nice big bow on the front. She's fully posable and just all round adorable. We then have the twins. How easy are these going to be to get out? I'm not sure where he's being held from. Oh, there we go. So let's start with Scott. He is the standard sitting baby and his limbs don't move apart from his head that is articulated. I love this outfit. So he's got a nice big bow again, lace around the collar. Then his grape patterning is on his top, and then he has these cute little poofy striped shorts. And this outfit is in two pieces. So it has the top and then the shorts separately. Could undress him, but I'm not going to because it looks like it would be a real pain to get this back on. But I just love his poofy trousers. They are so cute. And then finally we have the crawling twin, and that is Skylar. I'm just trying to see how she's being secured in. I think she has a band around her waist. There we go. So here we have Skylar, standard crawling baby. Again, only the head is articulated on these kind of figures. She has a very similar outfit design to her brother, or to her twin brother. Again, two pieces, top with the great detailing around this kind of peplum hem, and then really poofy shorts in a pink colour. They're a separate piece, as you can see there. A little feet poking out the back. I think I'm accidentally taking them off when I'm trying to sort them out. I'll do that in a minute. Then she's also got the nice lacy collar and a big bow on the back. And again, these three have slightly different coloured bows. And they look absolutely adorable together. I Google translated the back of the box, and the story is that they're going for a fancy day out, and these are the clothes that their mother has made them for this special occasion. So that's a cute little story, and it just reiterates all of their names. I think I forgot to mention at the start of the video that this family was released on the 15th of March 2025, so they're quite a new family, and they came out just before I arrived in Japan, and they were one of the first things I ran out to get as soon as we touched down. Just knew I had to have them. I absolutely love this family, whether it's Macavity or Sandy. I think they're just such a cute family, and I was really excited for them to get this overhaul into these amazingly elegant outfits that we've been seeing quite a lot of recently. I do hope that we'll see more classic families re-released in this style because I absolutely love them and the details are so pretty. So I've just moved them side by side with my Macavity cats so you can see each of the family members with their counterpart. The striped cat family's been in the range since 2000 right up to the present, so they're probably one of the longest running families through different iterations. There was the original striped cats who had outfits very similar to the Macavities, this kind of rustic older style, the mother with the apron, the daughter with the kind of ribbon behind the neck dress. They then got a release worldwide as the Macavities. I'm not sure whether Macavity was just the name given to them here in the UK or whether that was in the Calico Critters range as well. Then more recently, I think it was around 2015, they came out with a newer version called the Sandy Cats in updated outfits, but not this elegant, just a little bit more modern. And they look much more like this mold and this coloration. So that is where Scott is from, and you can see Scott and Scott look very much more similar than the Macavity baby, who is the older sitting baby mould, and also has lighter markings. And then we come bang up to date 2025 with this edition. I love looking at families through the years and what changes and what doesn't. Obviously the moulds have changed, gripping hands and non-gripping hands. The addition of adorable triplets. The erasure of the grandparents. If they'd have released the grandparents in this box as well in updated versions of these clothes, that would have been amazing. But it doesn't seem like we get grandparents anymore. And then I think these were a UK exclusive in that celebration set, the older brother and the older sister. So it is a very, very large family now. I can imagine they would have a lot of fun at an all-family gathering, maybe like a big picnic in the park or something like that. And Christmases at their house must be very, very hectic, but very, very fun. And that's all I have for you for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this brand new set with me and also having a look at them compared to the older versions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.